All right. Hey, how you doing? This is Erick from AMPLive, the AMPLive Real Estate Show, always real, raw, and standing for truth. Home of the AMPLive Real Estate Show. Your host, Erick of AMPLive and VIPeXecs. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off real quick. That's my little mojo thing going. I think that's YouTube or whatever. We got some of these cool frequencies and all this other good stuff from reading some of these cool books about frequency and vibration and all that good stuff. It's not Mindset Monday or Mindset Money Monday. It's Tuesday deal day. Kind of going through some deals here. We're looking at some stuff that are pre-foreclosures, NODs, and in the area of Southern California. Obviously, we like the Texas Triangle as well. As you can see with the slide there, we appreciate you. There's no video on this one because this particular computer and the setup over here is not, we don't have everything all set up like we usually do. Or when we're out and about, or if I'm out and about, then obviously I'll use the iPhone and go live out there, which obviously hits the algorithms and does its thing because I guess social media, Facebook, and all those other platforms like that stuff. So that's a good thing. But right now we're going live. I put some links. So if you show up, great. Put some links in the Facebook group or they're private, a couple of our private Facebook groups. I'm going to put the link in here too. If you decide to, if you see this, it's live right now. So it's going to be going live on Facebook and I believe it's YouTube and Twitch and a few other platforms. Obviously we go live on several social media platforms at one time and record it. If you can do me a favor, I'm gonna put in my rock and roll. Please like, love, and share. I won't take too much of your time. It is Tuesday, so it's a sales day. So I'm gonna get back onto what we need to accomplish and appointments and all that good stuff and get back on the horn and the phone. But I do want to share a couple things. As you see in the stream, you can see in the chat right there, it says learn the secret to effortlessly find 100 plus new seller leads every single week. It's called surfing for deals. We coined it surfing for deals. It's kind of like driving for dollars. When you're out and about, usually if you're new, that's how some people will start. I don't have money, or they just want to get out into the field. Some people like that. And what they'll do is they'll get in the car and they'll drive around and they'll look for the ugliest houses on the block. And they'll either go knock on their door or they'll build a list, right? So they'll write down the address, maybe take a picture or two. And then when they get home, put that sucker or put it into a spreadsheet. And then you can go and skip trace all those properties, get their telephone numbers, and then start beginning to call or plug it into a system like a CRM of some sort and text and email, ringless voice message, direct mail. Throw a Post-it note is what I would do. I mean, I know this young man who does that in Midwest. A bunch of people do it, right? They do the Post-it note thing, say, give me a holler, I'm interested in your property, or give me a holler, I'd love to talk to you about your property, something of that nature. And when they get home, or if they're home, they'll check out the Post-it note. Maybe they'll call you, maybe they won't. But it does work, right? Because if they're in dire straits and they got a property that's in distress, they're looking to sell one way or another, or not. Some people, not everybody, but most people are. And also, that's the same token, you're driving around, right? So when you drive around, you're doing that, and you're meeting people, you're talking to people, you're talking to the neighborhood, seeing what the property's going on. Hey, what's going on with that house? And you let them know that you are an investor. Okay, give them a business card, give them a telephone number, let them know that, hey, we like to either give them a flyer or a business card and say, hey, you know what, keep this. It's worth $250 to $1,250. If you call me and you send me an address and I buy the property or we buy the property, I'm going to go ahead and give you a referral fee. It's called a referral fee for them acting as a bird dog, right? You can get mailmen, the guys who deliver the mail, the post office peeps to do the same thing and hey, here's some flyers if they can on their job, or just, hey, write down the address, take a picture, send it to me. If I buy the property, I'll get you paid, right? And then eventually they have money, they want to invest, and they want to start doing things, right? So that's always a cool way to find some bird dogs that are willing to go ahead and work with you. At the same token, you can get people that are going to college, maybe they're youngsters, maybe want to make a couple of bucks, want to learn the business, or just want to get out there and give them some flyers, knock on some doors. It's called driving for dollars. At the same token, there is another way you can do it for free, right? You can go and pull a list. You can go to actual PropStream. You can go to batch leads. Actually, PropStream bought batch leads. So you can get data from there, pre-foreclosures, vacant properties, probates, distressed properties, right? Landlords, commercial, single family, all that good stuff. And then you stack that list. When you stack that list, then you're able to do what? You're able to skip trace it, pull that information, make the cold calls or put it into a CRM so you can do the automation, right? And let the system do the work. And then when they raise their hand, say, hey, I'm interested in selling my property. You'll be surprised. Some people say yes. Some people say no. Some people say I got it taken care of. Some people want $2 million for their $400,000 property. Others, they have some colorful language, that, either cussing words or crazy middle finger freaking emojis, right? People have gotten a lot more rude over the years. Back in the maybe 2000s and even before that, people were courteous and say, oh, no, I'm not interested. Appreciate it. Thank you. Even though they know they probably may, and we know statistically, they probably not going to save their property, right? Or get the number that they want. It's just a cruel reality of the sorts. But at the end of the day, we're there to provide a service and to help them out. It's not even a service. It kind of is, but it isn't. We're a for-profit, not a non-profit, right? So obviously we have to make some money, right? You got to feed. This is how we make a living. This is how you would make a living. If you're a youngster, I don't care if you're 18 to 80 years old, yeah, you can drive. Yes, you can take an address. Yes, you can talk to sellers, right? You don't need to know every single thing. That's where a mentor or a mentee or a coach comes into play, right? There's a lot of YouTube videos, TikTok videos. There's videos everywhere, but they always leave out those little intricate nuggets that you need. You need that part of the recipe, right, to close these deals, to work these deals, to move on and move forward. You can do that by experience or having experience. If you have experience over time, yeah, it's going to be like, elimination, process of elimination, right? You're going to make mistake. I got it. Mistake. I got it. Or you can do what I did. Yes, I built a machine and I went out there and made mistakes and I got tired of making mistakes. And I said, man, I need somebody to help me. Thank goodness I did find somebody and they were able to, allow me to go with them. And I just studied them, right? Kind of like watching someone in a zoo or watching an entertainer or musician, do their job, right? And I just studied, ask questions. In exchange for that, I brought tremendous value to them, right? In this case, it was properties and money. Okay. So obviously that's me right there. Yes, I love rock and roll, as you can see. It's all about rock and roll for me. I say rock and roll instead of being busy. I know a lot of people say, oh, I'm busy. When you're busy, it's just one of those network marketing type of words that I really despise, but it's okay. I'd rather just say rock and roll. How's it going? Oh, rocking and rolling. You kind of get your schedule and set your appointments and all that other good stuff. But there is a link here in the chat. Okay. There's a link there. It's called Surfing for Deals. It's AMPLive.net/surfing. You can go ahead and grab it. It's absolutely free for just hanging out and watching today. Today's just going to be, there's nothing organized here. We just get into it, talk about creative real estate, talk about wholesaling, talk about real estate in general, what I like to call in the private sector. Now, we do have the public sector, real estate agents. That'll be our sponsors, VIPeXecs, Realty Lending and Investments, and Luxury Properties. That's where you deal with buyers and, and listing properties and loans and all that good stuff. Then the private sector is real estate investing, right? Kind of this stuff here for the AMPLive Real Estate Show. But we like to bring both of those to the table. And we'll bring a bunch of other stuff to the table as well. But if you're looking for leads within minutes, explode your phone, email, text with seller leads. And the AMPLive method is absolutely free just for watching. We will be charging pretty soon. So once we charge for that, then the price is going to be the price or whatever it is. But right now it's absolutely free. I believe there is a QR code I can probably bring up. I'll go ahead and do that right now. If you see a QR code, so this way it's cool. Scan it and take advantage of that. I believe it is for, where's it at? This is going to be for Surfing for Deals. There's full training video. You can copy and paste, and there's cheat sheets in there. Just copy and paste, and it's going to help you find deals in this market today. Works very quickly, too, if you just follow the directions. Easy peasy stuff, okay? If it comes up. I might have a different slide here. Let me move to a different one here. And maybe it'll just pop up. But today you're invited for a live hot seat. Bring a deal. Leave with capital, structure, clarity. I know it says 6 p.m. It's wrong graphic. Hey, we're all human beings and stuff, right? But this is for the 2 p.m. past whatever it is, 2:38 right now, Pacific Daylight Time. But if you want a link and you want to show your mug and want to get on here, you can drop guest in the chat and we'll get you an invite link. We'll go ahead and move to this next one. AMPLive TV, always real, raw, and standing for truth, powered by AMPLive Media, broadcasting, marketing, and media company. It powers us, powers our mentees across the United States of America. We do have an awesome 6-week program coming up for the newbies, or just, hey, you are seasoned and you're having a hard time hunting deals, locking up deals. Guess what? This is going to be for you, okay? And it should be long. We're launching on April 30th, I believe. April 30th. We're going to launch on April 30th. Let me double check that. Make sure it's correct. Yep. April 30th. It's going to be on a Thursday, I believe, at 2 p.m. We're going to be launching I believe it's called AMPLive Presents Erick's Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. And it's a way to get you into the business very quickly within the first 30 days, okay, to help you get a deal, contract, all that good stuff, okay? So let me go ahead and see if we got it. See what we got, what goodies we got here. So I don't know, we set up all this stuff. Now, obviously, this is for our one-on-one mentoring. You can scan that QR code, but that's for the experienced people, business owners, things of that nature. And it's very rare a newbie would get started with that out of the gate. But it is there. I'm going to go ahead and share this with everybody. The American Mentee Program, no theory, no fluff, just real estate deals in action, okay? Now, this right here, this QR code, thanks to our actual sponsor, VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, you can actually scan that QR code, get access to the MLS, and you can go ahead and find deals, okay, in Southern California, absolutely free. The MLS is not free. It costs money. I think it's like $1,000 a year, $1,200 now. It keeps going up higher and higher and higher. AMPLive Real Estate Show. With your host, Erick. We do buy properties. As you can see, the ticker down below, we'll get you an offer. Send us deals anywhere in the United States of America. It could be single family, it could be multi-family properties. It could be any type of property. As long as it makes sense, we will get you an offer within 24 to 72 hours and underwrite it. If it's not a deal, then, hey, we'll point you in the right direction, or we'll offer to buy it from you and possibly even JV deal with you, okay? You can go to instant offer right there, the cash one, to go ahead and submit that deal. Absolutely free. Let's see what we got here. You can also go to VIPeXecs, Realty Lending and Investment, Step into Excellence. I'm going to share this. Now, here's the key. Now, this is the pro tip for you guys, okay? Creative real estate investing, how to get off-market deals. This is the key, off-market, creative real estate investing deals, right? Everybody's looking for wholesaling, 70 cents on the dollar, minus 70 cents, minus repairs, and all that other good stuff, all right? Or I should say 70%, 60, 65%, all that good stuff, right? But creative real estate investing, you're using leverage, okay? Wholesaling is great. It's a way to get in. You start off as a bird dog. That's what that surfing for deals is for, right? Start off as a bird dog, find the ugliest houses on the block, or find properties that are online, right? Because that's what the surfing for deals is. It's like driving for dollars, but you're doing it using a phone, right? Or your laptop or your iPad. And you're surfing for deals using templates and building a list. Once you build that list, you start talking to sellers, you start making offers, right? You get us something under contract, and then you sell it, or you can sell it to us or sell it to anybody. If you need help with that, you can go to, I believe there's a Get in the Game right here. I believe this is if you scan that QR code at the top corner up there, right above the Creative Real Estate Investing graphic, I believe that's for the Facebook group. You can get in there, or it might be for the 6-month mentoring program. I'm not sure, but definitely get in there and take advantage of that. Let me see. We got Master Creative Real Estate Investing. This is awesome. How to buy property with no money, no credit, or spending days watching shitty videos, right? Now, obviously, you're watching a video now, and it's going to be monetized, right? So the bottom line is going to be monetized, turned into shorts and all that good stuff, because that's how we do business. That's how we find deals, right? That's how we educate. And our cause and mission is to help fellow Americans across the United States of America, just like you and others, right? But there's no PDFs. This is for the one-on-one mentoring program. It's a lot different. So this is for someone who's been beat up in the industry. Maybe they spent $5,000, $50,000 to figure out how to do this real estate investing game, wanted to build a firm, but for whatever reason, it's not working. Too many shiny objects. They're just bumping your head up against the wall. It happens all the time, and they're ready to get out of the business. Okay. Now, so there's no blind leading the blind. It's just true one-on-one mentoring. This is for the American Mentee Program. Okay. And it is presented by Americans Have Americans and AMPLive Media. The 6-week course is different, right? That's not one-on-one. It's coaching, it's group coaching, but you're not left behind. No man or woman is left behind, okay? But this is a lot different. than what's out there, right? You're not watching videos. We're actually going to help you do deals. We're going to structure deals together. All right, so AMPLive TV, always real raw. Obviously, to sharing some of these things, I'm going to introduce you to myself, Miss Elizabeth, right here for VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments. Right now, our sponsors, so you can actually scan that QR code, get access to the MLS, start hunting for deals, looking for deals. I do suggest get on the VIP buyers list. Check that out. At the same token, you're looking to do deals, you want to find deals, we'll definitely hook up together and break some bread and help you with your business in some capacity, okay? And we'll go from there, all right? But that's a free gift for you. And this is my challenge to you to actually, it's to amplify the art of the deal, okay? Obviously, that's everything we do. What does AMP even stand for, right? It stands for American Media Productions. It stands for the American Mentee Program. And if you flip AMP backwards, it's PMA, Positive Mental Attitude. Now, I'm very excited about the 6-week coaching program we got out, the Creative Real Estate Accelerator. The program is going to be launching on April 30th. So definitely be part of that. Today is Tuesday deal day. So right now, as I look right now, there's a property in Whittier, California. It's coming up. It's going to be a pre-foreclosure, but they got a little bit of time, right? I believe they're about $40,000, $50,000 behind in back payments. They have several loans, not much equity, so this will be a super, super tight deal. But at the same token, possibly it would either be a listing, a novation, or with the size of it's not as big. If it was bigger, like a 5-bedroom, 3-house, maybe 3,000 square foot, we can talk about assisted living or maybe sober living or an autism house of some sort to increase the values for buy and hold, right? The same token, there's a handful of loans on here. I'm not going to lie, right? I know you can't see it. I'm not going to share it with you, but when you come aboard, you go into the group, you can go into the Facebook group. Let me see if I can pull that up. Go into the Facebook group right now. It's absolutely free. Right there, scan that QR code just popped up, says join the live now. You can go to that Facebook group. It's Let's Share Real Estate Investment Deals Together. And if you go there, scan that QR code right up there, all right, on the top. To me, it's going to be the top left-hand side. It's probably maybe it's top right-hand side for you. But you scan that QR code, you'll be able to get into the group. There is a link to be able to get into this live. If you have anything, then, hey, definitely jump aboard. And I'll help you break down the deal. But for this particular deal that's in Whittier, there's 3 loans on it, right? They're about 730,000 and 200, about maybe 900 plus fees that are behind, maybe about $950,000 property. Value could be anywhere from 1.1 to 1.2 million. So there's a little bit of equity, not much in there. But it's a possible, most likely would be best for this guy to just dump the property depending on the conditions, okay? So we're going to have a chit chat with this gentleman today and his family to see if they're wanting to sell. Now, he's going to have to either make up and pay $50,000, $60,000 in back payments to keep the property. But you also got $3,200 payment, $1,400 payment, and a $200 payment. So that's $3, $4, $45, $46, $47, almost $5,000 a month just to keep this property rolling, right? So, and it's not very big. It's only 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1 story, 16. What's the square footage? 2,000 square foot is not bad. All right. So zoning is residential 1. So you might be able to put an ADU in the backyard because the lot size is not too bad. You probably could put an ADU in the back and increase the value with a ADU, which is adding a unit back there, maybe a 1 or 2 bedroom unit, and increase the rent in the area for this particular property and possibly cash flow it or turn it into like a sober living of some sort. But the square footage, not too bad. It's just the bedrooms. Okay. And that's what I'm looking at here. So we got right now it's notice the default. Okay, we're looking at maybe February, March, April, May. The end of May, beginning of June, it will switch over to notice trustee sale. More fees are involved, and then only about 45 days to an auction date after that comes. So time is ticking on properties like this. These are the type of properties we're working. If you'd like to get more information or you want to get involved in something like that, then definitely reach out, touch bases with me. That's part of what we're doing today, just sharing. And we'll go ahead. Oh, that's the one-on-one. That is our one. I'll go ahead and share with you. That's our one-on-one mentoring program. And that's at a discount. That's 50% off right now. And that's for 6 months. All right. That's for 6 months of one-on-one mentoring. Right now, we're giving 12 months, so you pay for 6 months and you get 12 months. Or actually, I believe it's you get 12 months, so it's a total of 18 months of one-on-one mentoring for this here. You just got to scan the QR code, it'll lock you in, and you get to lock that up for that onboarding. You just got to take care of the holding costs. Okay, and we'll help you build your, that's a done with you, done for you program right there. Sub 2 101, gear up, adjust, adapt, or perish. I say let's rock and roll instead. Remember the golden rule and PMA, positive mental attitude with action, of course, right? So very important things that you need. 99% of this business is mindset. 90% is showing up. And yes, a handful is going to be skilled, right? So only about 97% of investors really don't understand how to do creative real estate investing. About 3% do, somewhere around there, 3 to 4%. And then some of the older dogs just, they know how to do it, but don't want to do it because they got this deal with cash, or leveraging the banks and all that good stuff. So it's super important to learn this if you want to stay in the game for the next cycle that's coming. All right. So time to rock the American Mentee program. Made in America, empowering Americans through creative strategies. The AMPLive Real Estate Show. Definitely touch base and reach out to us. Join the live right now. You can scan that QR code at the top. You can scan this QR code at the bottom. Lock your spot in. Act now before this deal disappears. Okay. It's a limited time offer. It's made in America. In God we trust. Do not miss it. At the end of the day, there's going to be opportunities. When opportunity presents itself, take advantage of it, or it can just disappear. Trust me. It's all about being prepared to a degree, right? Having your eyes open and being prepared. So when opportunities drop, you're able to take advantage of those opportunities. When their eyes are not open or you're not prepared for that opportunity, and it will slip away. It's guaranteed, right? So I was reading, I think I was reading, and I had some conversations about luck. Oh, this is blind luck. This guy got lucky. This guy got lucky. I did see something, if I was watching this guy, it's like, no, yeah, I lucked myself into Harvard. He lived in Canada. Got himself a scholarship and then moved to America and ended up getting into, I believe it was Harvard or Yale, one of the two, right? Because he said he lucked himself into, I think it was Yale or Harvard, by accident, by being in the right rooms, being with the right people, and being with the right information, right? That's just the way it is in this world. You know, if you're either born into money or born into a bloodline with money and things of that nature, or, hey, the odds are just with you. You're putting yourself in the line with the right rooms and the right people, so luck will find you, right? And hopefully you're prepared for that. That's what this day is. That's what this is all about, right? It's just being prepared for what you're seeing right now. And you're going to see this throughout the United States of America. You're going to see it on social media. You're going to see it everywhere. At the end of the day, you're going to see AHA, Americans Helping Americans, AMPLive Media, obviously myself, Erick. You can hashtag Get Erick Paul Live, hashtag Get Erick Paul Live for tons of videos and training. You can also hashtag it's actually hashtag VIPeXecs, VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, and Step into Excellence, as well as luxury properties for all your real estate rock and rollness, right? You got to have those pieces of the pie, right? We got the public sector and the private sector, okay? So it's a beautiful, lovely thing. Let me see what we got over here. If I'll check this out real quick. Okay, checking something. Let me check the private chat real quick. All right, we're good to go there. Let me check the regular chat. Okay. All right, I'll put that right there. So we're already at about 23 minutes. I'm going to go about 7 more minutes of some awesome rock and rollness. This is a thing that goes hand in hand with your driving for dollars, right? Now, there's driving for dollars and surfing for dollars. You can drive for dollars if you have a car, or bike, or motorcycle, whatever. You can walk, or you can surf for deals, like what I put into the chat, right? Surf for deals on your phone, your email, on your laptop and phone. And then, yes, this is the thing, old school and new school. This is in every cycle. It comes in cycles and trends, right? Wholesaling 101, using door knocking to land your next deal, using door knocking to land your next wholesale deal, your creative real estate investing deal, right? Does it work? Yes, it does. Why? Because people have gotten lazy and not willing to go out. People don't want to go out in the sun. They don't want to go out in the rain. They don't want to go knock on doors. They don't want to go talk to people face to face. They want to do everything on the phone. They want to do everything in text. They want to do everything through email. Doesn't mean it cannot be done. That's cool, right? Why not? Why not do all that stuff and make $4,000 or $5,000, right? Or you can make 10, 15, 20,000 bucks by wholesaling a deal or more, depending on the city, whether in the East Coast or the West Coast is the higher numbers. Everything in between are usually lower numbered properties, but there is obviously there's luxury properties everywhere. It's kind of like each side of the railroad. There's a good side of town and a bad side of town, right? There's a high end side of town and a low end side of town. There's a commercial area. It's all built. Every city is built the same, right? There's no, that's all by design, by the way, right? So, when you're going into a place and you're going, hey, are there properties here? Yes, there's properties. I don't care if you're in a town of 500 people, 5,000 people, or 500,000 people. There's deals everywhere. You just have to look. You have to know what to look for, and you have to have a game plan and a strategy to do that, right? So here's my point, is that most people are going to go, I don't want to go knock on doors. I just want to do this and do that and do that. I've been seeing on YouTube that you can do this, and I can go to TikTok and you can do that. Who gives a shit? At the end of the day, the bottom line is this, right? What are you going to do, right? Are you going to go ahead and say, I just want everything automated, and I just want text marketing, and I just want to do everything? You can. If you got the money, go for it, right? But at the end of the day, door knocking works, right? Why? Because most people are not going to do it. So you're looking for the red ocean, blue ocean thing, right? Everybody talks about that. So when people are not doing it, everybody's doing the automated thing, then old school becomes new school, right? Then when everybody starts door knocking and going, oh man, this AI got wrapped up and text is not working like it used to, or email, whatever. I'm telling you, text works and automation, they all work, right? Every vertical works. Every vertical of marketing works. If you focus on it and you push it and work your conversions and become an expert at that, then it's like having little machines, right? Each vertical is a little marketing advertising machine. And then you keep on rolling from the next one till you have 4, 5, 6, 7 verticals all up and going and rocking and rolling. Then it's a different story, right? But when things, if you don't have money, go knock on some doors. And if you do have money, still knock on some doors, right? Build a team, get some people, get some college students, right? Get some newbies, get some seasoned people, get a team, get your friends out there, get your family out there, right? Teach them what to do when they're at the door to get an appointment so you can get into the door and you can walk the house and then and then rock the art of walking the house, the art of the deal. The AMPLive method is what we like to call it, or we like to call it the mission is the submission. Once you get those submissions, you're going to turn those things into bags of gold. You're going to turn them into contracts. And then you're going to go ahead and obviously build out your private money bank, and you're going to move through the process and get it sold, right? And then move to the next deal and next deal and next deal and build a machine. That is the whole point of this. Or you just keep it as a mom and pop. But the point here is this: old school and new school, right? So when things start drying up or they get saturated, then they'll move over to what was old school is now new school, right? And then what was new school, because I'm not gonna lie, last cycle there was tons of people who would get out there and they would door knock. They work their sphere of influence, right? They call that old school stuff. And they would, work door knocking and put flyers everywhere and door hangers everywhere, and pick a farm area, 400 or 500 houses, and work the shit out of it for the next 12 months. Does it still work? Yes. Do agents that are in this business still do that? Yeah, they would swear by it. They buy the referrals and buy their farm, and then they'll make $200,000-$400,000 doing that. But they're consistent and they're solid. And that neighborhood of 400 or 500 houses is theirs. It belongs to them. Nobody goes in there, right? They can, but you're just going to get blown out because the local real estate agent knows the area, knows the people, knows the neighbors, and they're going to get referrals from everybody because they did such a great job, right? That's full-time, full-blown shit right there. But you can scan that QR code, right? And you can open the door knocking deals, rock and roll. It's free training, absolutely free. You can scan that QR code right there. The reason I say that is because nobody's really doing it. Okay. Nobody wants to do it. And that's always the good thing, right? You're looking at niches. There's riches and niches. Obviously we'll supply you with, stuff like this when you do come aboard, or to help you build your own business, or even if it's going to be, yes, you're out there knocking on some doors, right? Sell your house fast. We got business cards, right? We buy houses, ugly ones too. No commissions, no closing costs, right? Written guarantee within 24 to 48 hours. Most likely 9 times out of 10, the seller pays zero cost and never an upfront fee, right? They can sell their house today. We have solutions. We can help them, okay? Obviously, they'll and they're piggybacking. Everybody who comes aboard, obviously, who's through the mentoring program can piggyback, and we're out there. We're obviously going to have closers and things of that nature. We are closers. At the same token, you can surf for deals, right? These are graphics. They can go on any social media. They can be printed. They can be sent to, any seller at the end of the day, right? So there's you just got to think marketing. We have solutions. We can help. And obviously this website goes to Americans Help Americans. And then we do have the instant offer, right? It's AMPLive dash instant offer. to be able to make offers to sellers, right? And I'm not going to get into how we lead generate right now, but I'll move on to the next little thing here. This is going to be this Wednesday. I believe that's going to be April, is that 14? 15, actually. Is it the 15th? Let me see. Yep, it's going to be April 15th. Maybe I put the wrong date, but hopefully it's the right date. You can join Erick's Creative Real Estate Domination Live Networking Meetup. Sign up here, webinars. You can go to webinars.amp-live.net, Americans Helping Americans, and scan that. But right there, we're going to talk about creative real estate investing, all right? So I'm going to wrap this up. Got about probably a couple minutes left, but definitely that's going to be Wednesday at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. And that's going to be all about creative real estate investing, just off-market creative real estate and marketing, love and juice, right? At the end of the day, right? From newbie to a deal maker in 30 days, the AMPLive Mentorship, you can scan that QR code right there. You can actually scan that to join the Creative Real Estate Investing Domination Live Networking Meetup, and show you how to dominate your area. I don't care where you're at. Anywhere from the East Coast to the West Coast and everywhere in between. I know there's a lot of stuff going on, so you can drink the Kool-Aid, you can trip out. Just remember that, hey, you can only control what you can control. The only thing you truly have control of is your mind, right? So at the end of the day, if you can have a bad day, you can have a great day, you can have a shitty day, you can have an awesome day. You can put whatever perception you want in your mind at the end of the day. It's totally up to you, because look, thoughts are things, vibration, frequency, all that stuff. And I choose to keep everything in a positive light, positive mode, and keep moving forward, because look, I want to stay healthy. I want to, love my family. I want to hang out, with people that want to be around me, and vice versa around them. Right. And there's certain things you just can't control, right? You can't control the universe. You can't control what's happening in the world. You can't control other people. You can't control things. You can only control what's in your mind and how you perceive the world around you, and how you're able to help others and things of that nature, and vice versa. Hopefully they help you too, right? And they're paying into the book of good, right? Or the bank of good, I should say. But there's a lot of bullshit that goes on. I mean, all this stuff, like social media, it's starting to look like the 7 o'clock news, right? Seeing all these people breaking into buildings, breaking shit, burning stuff, running people over, all kinds of weird, just weird shit going on with trafficking, all kinds of shit, just weird shit that's happening in the United States of America. But it's always been there. It's just, hey, we get to see it now because it's on social media, right? And then people record it and they share it and people see it. So it's like it's becoming the new news, or it has become the new news, right? So it's hard to stay positive, right? And that's what these things are designed to do right now. Obviously, even this computer. That's why I try to keep it positive. That's why we launched AMPLive TV. It's all about entertainment. It's about sports. It's about religion. It's about politics. It's about life. It's about real estate. It's about music, entertainment, and all that good stuff, right? For one reason, or one reason only. Because that's what the world's about. Let's have fun, right? Let's rock and roll, make some money, and have fun. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I'm going to make sure I check out all my stuff here. Make sure I don't leave you with anything. So you can get the Erick report. Okay. It's for U.S. life, real estate, family, and U.S. world. You can go ahead and just do a chat and request this Erick report. And I'll get it to you. Just do a simple DM of some sort. I do say take the challenge. I challenge you to take the challenge today. You can scan that QR code, book some time with myself and my family, because you are right. A breakout call with myself and my team. And we'll get you rocking and rolling on the challenge, or get you up and running in business, or we're going to do business together in some capacity, or not. Just depends. You got to see if we're a good match, okay? But if it's for the 6-week program, hey, everybody and anybody is welcome. Get on that. It's a pre-launch, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and put that up right now because I don't think I have it. Let me see. I'm going to put it in the chat right there. I'm actually going to do a screen share so I can share that with you. Where's it at? Let me see. 1 second. It's super important. I'll make sure that I share this with you. Make sure it's pulled up. There we go. So the AMPLive Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator pre-sale. Take advantage of it. It's like crazy. It's the digital version of our one-on-one mentoring program. It is the 6-week part, because our one-on-one mentoring program is actually a 6-month program, right? We did extend it, right? We're doing that, I believe, for the second quarter. You get 6 months of one-on-one is usually what it's about. We partner up, do deals, and that's it. We help you get your business up and running. This is going to be, you pay for 6 months of one-on-one mentoring. I'm putting it down right now just so you share it with you. But you're getting 18 months, right? With this is different. This is only 6 weeks of our one-on-one mentoring, but it's a way to get in to say, look, if we can prove to you some value here, that you're actually going to find deals, that you're actually going to talk to sellers, that you're actually going to make offers, that you're actually going to get deals under contract, right? And that we're actually going to get these suckers sold and rock and roll together at the end of the day and make money together, right? Now, obviously, it's an action-based program, so if you don't show up, nothing's going to happen. If you don't do anything, nothing's going to happen. We're not going to do deals for you because that's not how it works, right? You have to be able to do these deals, but you're going to be guided by us. And at the same token, we can buy these deals from you or vice versa and things of that nature, right? Or JV. Okay, so but that's a 6-week program. Now, this is, I've scrapped this program, not this program, but scrapped a program like this 6 times, sorry. But this is what's coming out right now, April 30th. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and share it with you really quick. And you can go there. I'm going to take the link and put it in the chat. There is no QR code or anything, so it's just going to be I can go ahead and copy that. I'm going to scroll down here, right? Presents AMPLive Creative Real Estate Investing Accelerator. Close your first deal or your next several deals. Are you ready for it? Become a deal maker in 30 days. That is the goal. Okay. Some people do it. Some people don't. I get it. But at the end of the day, we'll continue to work with you until you do. Okay. I believe up to 90 days. That's part of the bonus. Okay. So you'll be able to get a step-by-step blueprint by mastering creative real estate investing without the 12,500 plus price tag, right? It's a self-paced version of the powerful mentorship that's helped students mentees across the United States of America. You're going to learn wholesaling. You're going to learn subject to creative financing strategies. You're going to learn lease options. Now, check this out. It's crazy, right? Lock in early access to become a founder. Okay. This is going to be launching in 15 days, 5 hours, 54 minutes, and 30 seconds. Okay. Founder's price right now. And I believe it's being housed on our own platform. And then we're building the community on School, I believe. So far, that's what we'll be doing. But this is the founder's price right here that you can actually get into this. Founder's price is right here. Regular price is actually a couple thousand. You can do a premium upgrade for like $150 more. Regular price is $29.97 because you're going to actually have access to the bonus vault Q&A replay, and it's only for the first 50 action takers. Okay, first 50. Click this here. You click this right here, and it's going to be able to take you to the pay page. And then you'll get an email, we'll get onboarding, and then we're going to rock and roll on April 30th, which is a Thursday. Okay. What you're going to learn in this program, it's built to take you from zero to your first deal using real world strategies, using our strategies, using the AMPLive method. Okay. It's going to be inside your private membership. I'm not going to get into every single part because that's not what I was wanting to do. I just wanted to share with you and let you take a look. And then I'm going to go ahead and click this right here so you can actually see. Now, I do have a final word. This is cool, right? Final word. Most people stay stuck learning. Winners take action. Which one are you? All right. Super, super true. All right. So you click this link, and I believe I have to share it. Let me see if it continues to share, see if it shows the page. It does. Okay, cool. I love this little platform. It's awesome. All righty. So we'll keep on rocking and rolling here. So you can go right there. It's easy peasy. This is all the stuff that you're going to get. You're going to be able to, obviously step by step, you're going to build mindset of a deal closer, find motivated sellers, master seller convert conversations, analyze deals like a pro, which is very important. You need to know what you're doing so you can at least know what you're getting paid, and vice versa, know how to break down deals and how to sell them to investors, use creative financing strategies, right? Subject to lease options and all that other stuff without needing banks, credit, or large amounts of cash. You're going to close and get paid, obviously, build systems and scale. Using we like to use high level. You can use RE reply. You can use badge. You can use whatever the hell you want at the end of the day. But we'll make some suggestions, and we'll base it on what you want to accomplish with your micro goal sheet, right? Where you'll be able to track leads, manage deals, and all that other good stuff, right? The most important thing right here in this whole sentence, right, is pipeline. Building a pipeline. Okay, what makes this difference, right? This is built around one core principle: action equals results. Every module includes training, right? Tools, scripts, templates, forms, assignments designed to help you move forward, right? As well as quizzes and all that good stuff, because we want to make sure you're prepared before you launch into the world, right? We're training you, kind of like how Bruce Lee and Sensei and, artists and musicians, right? They all got people that had mentors and coaches to help them become the best at what they do, right? Who's this for? Beginners who want to get into real estate with little to no money, hustlers ready to take action and close their first deal, investors looking to sharpen their acquisition negotiation skills, right? Who's this program not for? People looking for passive learning, overthinkers who won't take action, and anyone unwilling to talk to sellers daily. Okay, that's the goal. The goal is simple: close your first deal, then we're going to close several deals after that, right? And the next deal, the next deal, the next deal. Just have to follow the system, take action daily, and complete the assignments. Okay, can you really realistically close the deal in 30 days or less? Yes, you can. At least get a contract, right? So all you got to do is put in your email, put in your full name, and then proceed. Boom, that's it. You put those two things in, you're good to go. You'll be golden. We'll get you onboarded, and we'll get you all the information that you're going to need for the full launch on April 30th, which is going to be on a Thursday, and then we'll go from there, okay? So I do thank you for watching. Please like, love, and share. We appreciate all that beautiful, lovely stuff, and definitely take advantage of everything that's coming down the wire that we have to share. Keep on watching, sharing. We're on all the different social media platforms. I'm going to go back up here and share this real quick for our sponsor, I believe right here. Okay. So definitely take advantage of that. I want the one with the QR code, right? So you can actually jump on that really quick. I believe it's right here. There you go. Scan that so you can get access to finding deals. Also get on our VIP buyers list if you're hunting deals, you're looking for deals, okay? So I want to say thank you for watching the AMPLive Real Estate Show and AMPLive TV, always real, raw, and standing for truth, home of the AMPLive Real Estate Show. Host Erick of AMPLive and VIPeXecs, step into excellence of VIPeXecs Realty Lending and Investments, powered by AMPLive Media, a media broadcasting and marketing company. Definitely send those deals down the wire, or if you're looking to rock and roll, definitely reach out, touch base, shoot a DM, or get a hold of us in some capacity or another. Let me see. I believe I was going to put this right up in here. This is for the awesome program that is being. This is a pre-launch, so it is in the host. I put it in the chat. Definitely take advantage of that. You're going to want to make sure you lock that in. Okay, that's crazy. Right? You're not going to find that anywhere, especially with what we're putting together and what's going to be there for 6 weeks. Everything within the mentoring program, the first 6 weeks. 9 times out of 10, it'll help you, right? It just does. It helps you get deals. You're gonna talk to sellers. You need to understand how to talk to sellers. You got to understand the mission to the submission. You have to understand you're learning the art of the deal. You're learning a superpower. Okay, so I'm just gonna share that with you. It is what it is compared to what's out there. Most people are probably charging. You're gonna spend maybe 1 to 2 years spinning your wheels. You're gonna eliminate that. At the same token, most people are charging about $5,000 to $10,000, $12,000, right, for something like that, right? And you're gonna get in as a founder. Right, it's like for the price of 2-3 people, right? At a moderate restaurant, if even that, right? Fast food is like $50 nowadays, right? $60 just for 3 people. That's crazy. All right, so definitely, happy Tuesday. Keep on rocking and rolling. I know I didn't have the video today because we weren't set up for all that, but I wanted to make sure that I got this in for today, and I want to share this. So tomorrow is Wellness Wednesday, and we'll be having our Creative Real Estate Investing Domination Live Networking meetup tomorrow. Thursday, Deals Day. Friday for Friday highlights. Saturday for some Saturday training and in the field, and then back to Sunday rants and raves, and then back to Mindset Monday or Mindset Money Monday, whatever you prefer to choose. But make sure God bless you with abundance, prosperity, health, and wealth. Keep on rocking and rolling. Thanks to our sponsors, VIPeXecs Realty Lending Investments, and Step into Excellence and Luxury Properties. Step into Excellence Luxury Properties, powered by AMPLive Media, a media broadcasting and marketing company, and myself, your host of the AMPLive Real Estate Show. You have a great, wonderful, awesome evening. We'll talk to you soon. And hopefully you're out there doing what you need to do, okay? Hopefully it inspires you. Please like, love, and share. It is a little bit of a different format. We're trying to change up some of the things for 2026 and 2027, and we'll leave it at that, all right? So rock and roll. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.